week. And it looks like I'm live. So here we are. And can you believe it? This was recently, July 25th. On the 23rd of July, NASA was conducting a drone test in Reno, Nevada. Now, that's just about 55 miles north of me. I mean, south of me. Sorry, had that wrong. And the article says, a drone moves high above downtown Reno, Nevada on the afternoon of June 23, 2019 as part of NASA's TCL-4 Technology Capability Level Operation. TCL-4 involves flight testing multiple UAS, unmanned aerial systems, in higher density urban areas for such tasks as news gathering, package delivery, and large-scale contingency mitigation. The next and final test will be Corpus Christi. Test site will be Corpus Christi, Texas in August. The challenges associated with the safe flight of drones, piloted or unpiloted, are a big topic at EAA AirVenture in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, going on now through July 28th. NASA researchers are at the show talking to thousands of general aviation pilots and aviation enthusiasts about how NASA, with its partners, including the FAA, has created a game plan to address the biggest barriers, including noise, safety, certification, and public acceptance. Image credit, NASA, Andrew Carlson. Here's the part right here. Large-scale contingency mitigation. News gathering. But what the news article said on Google was NASA drone test Reno. Said that it was for traffic control. The original one that I read. This one says 15 days ago. There we go. NASA conducting drone testing in Reno. NASA has launched the final stage in a 4-year effort to develop a national traffic management system for drones, testing them in cities for the first time beyond the operator's line of sight as businesses look into the future to unleash the unmanned devices in droves above busy streets and buildings. Multiple drones took to the air at the same time above downtown Reno this week in a series of simulations testing emergency technology that someday will be used to manage hundreds of thousands of small unmanned commercial aircraft delivering packages, pizzas, and medical supplies. That needs to be a little bit bigger. It's easier for me to read if it's bigger. All right, where were we? Medical supplies. This activity is the latest and most technical challenge we have done with unmanned aerial systems, said David Korsmeyer, Associate Director of Research and Technology at NASA Ames Research Center in Mountain View, California. An autonomous drone took off Tuesday from the rooftop of a 5-story casino parking garage and landed on the roof of another out of view across the street. It hovered as onboard sensors adjusted for gusty winds before returning close to enter. Gosh, I can't even read. To the center of the launch pad. Equipped with GPS, others flew at each other no higher than city streetlights, but were able to avoid colliding through onboard tracking systems connected to NASA's computers on the ground. So anyways, you get the point, right? This is just, it's a precursor to 1984 becoming reality. So here's another one. There used to be a whole NASA article with this, but they took and changed it. They took this video off of the article, and it's all BS. If I go over here and I say moon crossing Earth from 1 million miles away. Let's see what comes up here. Where is it? Boom, 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 boom. An epic view of Earth. Here it is. Okay, so this is the article. Now, it used to be this video right here. It's going to take us to YouTube. That was displayed on that article. And this is what they're trying to tell us was video taken over 5 hours from a satellite 1 million miles away. Now, keep in mind, this is supposed to be over the period of 5 hours. Let's just look at that one more time, shall we? Why don't we blow it up? Huh? Let's get a real good look at it. See if you can see it swirling right there. Is that swirling? Do you see these clouds changing at all over 5 hours? How about this Photoshop glare? Huh? Now, you see the size contrast between the Earth and the Moon? Earth from the Moon. Alright, let's get these epic Neil Armstrong pictures. Which one? Which one do we want? We want... See, there's that. Yeah, totally real. Always with the fear stuff. So anyways, you see the size difference. Here we go, right here. Right? I don't think that's the real deal. Huh? You see that? Let's go back and look at this. Does that look right to you? Hmm. Let's go back to NASA. And let's see. Apollo pictures. Earth viewed by Apollo 8. What do we have here? So they say, there it is, right there. There it is, right there. Apollo 8 Earthrise. Okay, so they're saying this is taken from the surface of the moon, taken aboard Apollo 8 by Bill Anders. This iconic picture shows Earth peeking out from beyond the lunar surface as the first crewed spacecraft circumnavigated the moon. So it's not from the surface of the moon, but okay, look at the size of the Earth here. Now, look at the size of the Earth here. Okay, let's just try to get an idea here of the epicness of the deception. If you were standing on the surface of the moon, if you were orbiting the surface of the moon, and the Earth is this big in comparison, in contrast, all you would see is Earth in this picture right here. This would just be nothing but Earth. Nothing but Earth. They're just so inconsistent. Okay, this says Whereas earlier version of the story stated that it has not been possible to capture images of the entire sunlit Earth side of Earth since Apollo 17 astronauts captured the iconic blue marble photograph in 1972, which we know was a bunch of bullshit too. In fact, other satellites, not including Galileo, the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, and geostationary weather satellites, including GOES, have captured full disk views of Earth since then. The journey has been a long one for the Deep Space Climate Observatory, DISCOVER, once known as Triana. Let's look up that name. Did I spell it right? Oh, where did it go? Epic View of Earth. Yep, one N. Back over here. Triana is a town. Triana Urban Dictionary. Definitions. Wikipedia. Is it not in the Merriam-Webster? Translation Babylon software. Triana name meaning. Triana the district. Triana meaning in English. Let's take a look at the definitions.net. It's a town. That's it. Just a town. That's all you got. What do we got in Wiki? That's Triana Seville. Regular Triana. May refer to blah 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 blah, but no meanings. So yeah, maybe I'm digging. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. I don't know. I like to look at everything. Rodrigo de Triana, crewman on the Christopher Columbus expedition, the first person to spot the North American landmass on October 12, 1492. That may be significant. Alright, the satellite was conceived in 1998. They never do anything without some sort of purpose, and they hide all their stuff in plain sight. What happens when you click on that? Oh, it takes me back to Rodrigo Triana. There it is. Huh? Right on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. Little Star Wars reference there. Anyways. So this doesn't talk about... Yeah, it does right there. Okay. On February 11th, 2015, Discover was finally lofted into space by a Falcon X9 rocket. After a journey of about 1.6 million kilometers, 1 million miles, to the L1 Lagrange point, the satellite and its Earth polychromatic imaging camera, EPIC, has returned its first view of the entire sunlit side of Earth, at L1, 4 times farther than the orbit of the Moon. The gravitational pull of the Sun and Earth cancel out, providing a stable orbit and a continuous view of Earth. The image above was made by combining information from EPIC's red, green, and blue bands. Bands are narrow regions of the electromagnetic spectrum to which a remote sensing instrument responds. When EPIC collects data, it takes a series of 10 images at 10 different bands, from ultraviolet to near infrared. Alright, so are they telling us how long it took? Where is it? It did say that it was 5 hours. It was over the period of 5 hours. But I'm not seeing it here. It says new images will be available every day, 12 to 36 hours after they are acquired by EPIC. So, yeah. Not buying it, man. I'm not buying it. Absolutely not buying it. So what do you think? You think I'm just crazy? Like Mr. Casual Spaceman? Can't believe it. Out of smokes. Casual Spaceman who wants to debate me live with his audience of brainwashed, globe-believing, space-loving NASA fanboys and girls. Frankly, I'm not interested in being ridiculed on somebody else's channel in front of their audience. If you know me, you know where I stand. I stand for flat earth. I stand for the Bible. I stand for Jesus Christ. I'm no way some sort of perfect, holy Christian. I don't go around raising people from the dead and healing wounds and injuries, although, nothing's impossible. If the shit were to hit the fan one day and God sent me out to go heal people, and I knew that He was sending me out to go do that, I'd do it. Hi, Jorah. Hi, buddy. That's my bunny rabbit. I've got a big Flemish giant who's like a dog. Stands at the door when he wants to go outside. He just runs all around playing. Sweet little guy. And there's my evil cat coming to annoy me. So let's see. Let's see what other things NASA's saying today. The coming of an end of an era at NASA. NASA's forgotten to land people on Mars in the 1980s. It's just so ridiculous. What does a Mars quake look like? NASA's official SpaceX moon chances are slim. 2 days ago. Fueling of NASA's Mars 2020 rover power system begins. NASA seeks input from U.S. industry on Artemis lander development. Let's just look at Buzz. Buzz Aldrin. Looks unstable. Let's see if that gives me anything. What did Neil Armstrong and Marilyn Monroe have in common? Well, they probably knew that the moon landing was fake. Moon dust is not to be sneezed at. What spaceflight teaches us about aging? Buzz Aldrin suing his kids. First man. So Buzz Aldrin has perfect reply to plan to analyze human poop left on moon surface. Are you serious? Dixie. There's nothing they won't write about. Nothing. The Apollo 11 crew left more than just an American flag, footprints, and a legacy of indelible achievement in space exploration on the surface of the moon. According to the New Mexico State University, they also left a commemorative plaque, a golden olive branch, and, oh, yeah, a bunch of bags containing human waste. That's not the last of it, however. In 2012, The Atlantic reported that there was over 400,000 pounds of human-made trash littering the surface of the moon, including 96 bags of human urine, feces, and vomit from the 6 Apollo landings. Yeah, we weren't aware of that either. Someone want to start a trash tag project? Hashtag trash tag for the moon. This unpleasant fact was brought to light in a recent article by Vox's Brian Resnick, aptly and subtly titled "Apollo Astronauts Left Their Poop on the Moon. We got to go back for that shit." What am I reading? Okay, this is so they were vomiting up there. They weren't even up there. It's just so ridiculous. It really is. It's completely insane. People believe all this. Buzz Aldrin sues his children for alleging he has dementia. Buzz Aldrin talks about how to live on Mars. It just goes on and on and on. Non-stop. I mean, I guess if you're going to lie about something, you might as well just take it to the extreme, because you're going to go to hell. You're going to go to hell, like my old pastor used to say, you know, it's better to go to hell on a toboggan than, walking in. Lieutenant Malloy's old friend is what he seems in the Orville episode Blood of Patriots. Yeah. Seth MacFarlane. They've got it coming from all directions. We've got it in cartoons, children's cartoons. We've got it on the news. We have it in TV shows. This guy, Brian Cox, I mean, he's another one. Nobody's ever been to the moon, and nobody's ever going to the moon. Like you see all these pictures of the lunar module, just like Richie from Boston says. All right, this thing was so frail. Even the toy model looks more robust and better than the actual. Come on, 3852 by 3028. This might take a sec, but it looks like it's going to be a high resolution picture of the piece of junk. Like the toys look more believable than the real thing. Well, this is taking forever. 1200 by 1200. There you go. The toys look more believable than the real thing. Look at this. Let's save this. Pictures. Get off me, fly. I'm going to call this. Save that. Let's go back here. Let's go back to this toy here. I like this one right here. 1000 by 1000. I'm going to save this as the pictures, the queue, and I'm going to call it. Oops. Lunar module toy. Let's look at these side by side, shall we? Where did it go? Lunar module reel. So, boom. Alright, pop that out. Oops, where'd you go? Get back here. Ugh. Why is it playing hard to get? Oh, it's down here. Sorry. I'm a bit of a moron sometimes. Side by side. That looks more believable than that. I mean, what do you think? That's just ridiculous, right? This is definitely a movie set. Seen the videos of all the fake stuff. See what ODD is all about today. If you want to share Flat Earth with someone, send them this playlist. What's up, ODD? Yeah, you know me. You know, I'm a musician. And let's see if I go to here. Where's my tracks at? Where's my tracks at, suckers? I don't even know where my own stuff's at. Shiloh Images. My tracks. Boom, 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 boom. What should I play first? How about this one? Oh, get some audio going over here. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. That's me. I can't stop. I can't stop fighting. The battle rages on. Let me find myself. I feel a change inside. Grab the wind of my eyes. You see the world is gone new. I can't stop. Let's go over here. I can't stop fighting. The battle rages on. Me inside my mind, I know I'll never be the same again. I can't stop. I can't stop playing about with your fun. How good. That's a footprint on my fire pit. Like to ever get this bad, oh, and now I realize I'm the strongest I've ever been. That's a mountain near my house. That's me, as you can see. Just going through some of my pictures. This is back when Chico fires were happening. We raised bunnies. Those are all Flemish Giants. This was on our way back from Las Vegas, I do believe. I always lose it. I always seem to lose it. Tracks. How about this one? This is the song that we were playing when my video went viral, getting cracked in the head with a guitar, and Daniel Tosh changed the name of my band from Defy All Odds to Dick Vomit on national television without consent. And yeah, if there's any lawyers out there that want to take that case and sue those bastards for improper citation, that'd be great. Oh, yeah. Just about time that I got my drum up. You know when I got started way back when I had nothing and I was born and raised out in California. Like that. That's when I was at Fort Lee for training. So this was Fort Lee. More Fort Lee. Pretty cool, right? Took those with the P1000. This is Yorktown. P1000. That's my class. And this is some pictures that the Air Force let me take of their training facility. Nothing classified here. This is all just permission given. But I don't know why I'm showing any of you guys that stuff. ODD's badass. I love this guy. I really do. I think he's brilliant. The Case for Flat Earth. It's a good playlist here. Check out ODD. He's a great musician. He's got skills. Good rapper, and he's woke. He's woke and ain't no joke. Not like these assholes, huh? These guys, they're gonna lie all the way to their graves. They are gonna lie and lie and lie and lie. This is the fake image of the day. The Hubble snaps a galactic potpourri of particles. It's a galactic potpourri, all right. It's a galactic potpourri of bullshit. Lies, 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 all lies. History. Benefits to me. See, the thing is, you can't get to space. All right, the firmament in the Book of Enoch. Enoch and the Flat Earth, Sacred Texts, chapter 18. Then I surveyed the receptacles of all the winds, perceiving that they contributed to adorn the whole creation and preserve the foundation of the earth. I surveyed the stone which supports the corners of the earth. I also beheld the four winds which bear up the earth, and the firmament of heaven. Excuse me. All right. Bum, bum, bum. And he sat up, and he that sat was to look upon like Jasper. And the firmament was above their heads, and above the firmament was Over their heads was the likeness of a, that's Revelation 4:3. We won't go. There was a sea of glass like unto crystal before the throne. Where's the part where it talks about the firmament? There was a rainbow around them, round about the throne. There were 24 seats, and upon the seats I saw 24 elders, clothed in white raiment, and their heads crowns of gold. And out of the throne proceeded lightnings and thunderings and voices, and there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of God. And before the throne there was a sea of glass like unto crystal, and in the midst of the throne, and round about the throne, were 4 beasts full of eyes before and behind. And the first beast was like a lion, the second like a calf, the third had the face of a man, and the fourth was like a flying eagle. And the 4 beasts, each of them had 6 wings about him, and they were full of eyes within. And they rested not day and night, saying, Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, which was and is to come. And when those beasts give glory and honor and thanks to him that sat on the throne, who liveth forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne, and worship him that liveth forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. We're going to go Job. Firmament. Alright, let's see this. Spread out the sky, which is strong, and like a molten looking glass. Hear me now. Hear the Lord's words. It's not my words. Where's my Control F? Ah, there it is. Okay. Boom. Here he's talking to Job. Hast thou with him spread out the sky, which is strong and as a molten looking glass? Teach us what shall we say unto him, for we cannot order our speech by reason of darkness. Molten looking glass. Strong, which is strong and as a molten looking glass. Does that sound like the ability to go to space to you? I mean, really. Nobody's going to space because space doesn't exist. Don't. All right. Psalm chapter 18. I perceived at the extremity of the firmament of the heaven above it. Then I passed on towards the south. The extremity. The stars which roll over fire are those which transgress the commandment of God before their time arrived. For they came not in their proper season, therefore he was offended with them and bound them until the period of the consummation of their crimes in the secret year. those variegated stone, which was of marguerite, and another of antimony. Those towards the south were of a red stone. The middle one reached to heaven like the throne of God, a throne composed of alabaster, the top of which was sapphire. I saw too a blazing fire hanging over one all the mountains. And there I saw a place on the other side of an extended territory where waters were collected. I likewise beheld terrestrial fountains deep in the fiery columns of heaven. And in the columns of heaven I beheld fires which descended without number, but neither on high nor in the deep. Over these fountains I also perceived a place which had neither the firmament of heaven above it, nor the solid ground beneath it. There was neither was there water above it, nor anything on wing, but the spot was desolate. In the columns of heaven I beheld fires, which descended without number, but neither on high nor into the deep. Over these fountains I also perceived a place which had neither firmament of heaven above it, nor the solid ground underneath it. There was neither water above it, nor anything on wing, but the spot was desolate. And there I beheld 7 stars like great blazing mountains, and like spirits entreating me. Then the angel said, This place, until the consummation of heaven and earth, will be the prison of the stars and the host of heaven. Nobody can get through the firmament, man. Nobody. Nobody. You know, Vincent Rhodes points this out all the time. And they like to ridicule us, but no. No. That's not right. There we go. Boom. Okay. I'm really glad that there's pictures of this. So these are called sprites. Look at that one. So sprites, they impact the firmament and then they shoot downwards. See all this? That's showing you there's a firmament, you guys. Elves. Oh, I know there's a good video. Rare lightning sprites caught on camera on YouTube. First lightning sprite caught on film. Vivid red sprite burst. Let's take a look at this. Well, why is it over there on the right? Oh, it's not showing up in the middle of the screen. That's weird. Since when did YouTube start doing that? Huh. There it is. That's better. Anybody really want to hear music? Not me. I just want to see it. The elusive red sprite. This is not footage from something over the earth, you guys. This is CGI. This is pretend. This is pretend portrayed as fact. That's all it is. It's a production. It's digital imaging. It's animation. It is not. It is not reality. They want us to believe it's reality, but I guarantee you it's not. Lightning sprites, what they are and why they happen. Yeah. Like you know. Personally, I don't think they know. Let's see here. So everybody's familiar with this one, right? And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. And every plant of the field before was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not yet caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, stupid fly, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. See, this is right here. Okay? We did not come from this. Okay? This is not how it happened. This is not how it happened. Okay? This is a theory that was created by this knucklehead. Charles Darwin created the theory of evolution. He was also a high-level Freemason, meaning he quietly worshipped Lucifer, aka Satan. Conclusion: the theory of evolution was created by a high-level Satanist. Albert Pike. This guy. Okay. Let's so this is what Albert Pike believed. To you, Sovereign Grand Inspector General, we say this, that you may repeat it to the brethren of the 32nd, 31st, and 30th degrees. The Masonic religion should be, by all of us, initiates of the high degrees, maintained in the purity of the Luciferian doctrine. Yes, Lucifer is God, and the true religion, true and pure religion is the belief in Lucifer. So, this is all bullshit, you guys. It's all lies. Every bit of it. Every bit of it is a lie. Where is it? Here. Yep, it's this.
Deals with the devil in order to get that done, because we had, but there'll be nothing like what we had, and there is nothing like what we had. And that's why I did that. I made deals with the devil in order to get that done, because we had.
Now, some people have told me I shouldn't be taking him literal. Well, the fact of the matter is, let's see. Forced. That's way back up. Where is it? Where is the Q&A, man? Here it is. Q. Did NASA fake the moon landings? Have we been to the moon since then? Are there secret space programs? Is this why the Space Force was created? False moon landings are real. Programs exist that are outside of public domain. And here we are here. Just to shut the flat earthers up, Q. Is the earth flat? Q. No. Take us directly to it, alright? See, this is what worries me about Q. And the president. Defense News. Is there a video going to pop up? Oh, it's just like a slideshow. So let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. Home. Space Force. Oh, let's watch Buzz. Where's my audio at?
To hear from the top companies, and it's patriots like you that are the reason why America was first in flight, first to the moon, and why America.
Uh-oh, I missed a call from my daughter.
Hello?
Hey, baby girl, sorry.
Did Mom get a hold of you?
No? Why? What's up?
Because we're trying to see if you need anything else before we leave.
Sorry about that. You know, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear the conversation I'm having with my daughter and my wife. Back to this.
Will always be first in space. You know, before I got here, it wasn't looking so good. Before we came in, I will tell you, they didn't have such big plans for space. Now they have plans, and it's great, not only in terms of jobs and everything else, it's great for the psyche of our country. This morning it came out that small business is the most optimistic it's ever been in the history of our country. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know if they go back to 1776. I don't know if they go back to, areas of a little bit earlier, slightly, like by 100 years or 200 years, but I will tell you, I have never seen optimism like we have right now. So it's a very exciting time. I want to also say that when it comes to space, too often, for too many years, our dreams of exploration and discovery were really squandered by politics and bureaucracy.
You know what? This is not the one. I want the one with Buzz. National Space Council. From the Washington Post. President Trump signs executive order. We use the PBS public television.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to our great Vice President, and also for the fantastic job that Mike has been doing.
I'm only getting now one
The future
speaker.
of American space leadership. We're going to lead again. It's been a long time. It's over 25 years. And we're opening up, and we are going to be leading again like we've never led before. We're a nation of pioneers, and the next great American frontier is space. And we never completed. We started, but we never completed. We stopped. But now we start again. We have tremendous spirit. We're going to have tremendous spirit from the private sector, maybe in particular from the private sector. I'd like to extend a special welcome to an American hero who I've known actually for a long time, Buzz Aldrin, who is with us today. Known him a long time. Thank you also to astronauts Benjamin Drew and David Wolf and former
Look at Buzz.
NASA flight director Gene Kranz for being with us and
Look
for
at his
working
hand.
with us.
See his
on
right hand?
exactly what we're doing today. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
You
We're
cannot
also
tell me this
joined by
guy
great Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross, who
is
spent the
confident
morning
about the
negotiating
moment.
trade deals with South Korea.
Look at
And
that
as
tie.
you know, that trade deal is coming due, and it actually came due a couple of weeks ago. And I think we're going to make a good deal, right? I think so. That's what the word is, and good for both countries. Also, distinguished members of Congress are with us, and leaders of several of America's great aerospace.
What's he gonna
companies.
do?
Today,
What's
we're
he gonna
taking
do?
a crucial step to secure America's future in space by reviving the National Space Council after has been dormant almost 25 years, if you can believe it. During the campaign, Vice President
looking
Pence
at him
promised that our
Like,
administration, as Mike's very much into space, would revive the National Space
Right.
Council. And with this executive order,
I
we're
can't
keeping
wait
that
to
promise.
to
I feel
JFK
very
your
strongly
ass,
about
like
it. I felt strongly about it for a long
like
time.
LBJ.
I used to say before doing
Look
what
at-
I did,
he's
I
freaking
used to
out.
say, what happened? Why aren't we moving forward?
Buzz is
Today's announcement
worried.
sends a clear signal to the world that we are restoring America's proud legacy of leadership in space. Our Vice President cares very deeply about space policy, and for good reason. Space exploration is not only essential to our character as a nation, but also our economy and our great nation.
Before I go any further, I just want to take a moment to say, and I probably should have said this early on, is that this video is protected under fair use. So I do commentary, just like all the rest, on other videos and news articles and so on and so forth, and it's protected under the Fair Use Act. So, Susan, don't mess with my videos.
Security. Our travels beyond the Earth propel scientific discoveries that improve our lives in countless ways here, right here at home.
Really, Buzz looks like he's about to have a nervous
Vast new
breakdown.
industries, spurring incredible technology, and providing the space security we need to protect the American people. And security is going to be a very big factor with respect to space and space exploration. At some point in the future, we'll
Here
look
it
back
is.
and say, how did we do it without space?
Right?
The Vice President will serve
That's
as
the line right there.
space. The Vice President will. At some point in the future, we'll look back and say, how did we do it without space? The Vice President will serve as the Council's
See the
chair.
look on his face when he said
Several
that?
representatives of my administration will join him, including Secretaries of State. Space. The Vice President will serve as the Council's chair.
That is a look of trepidation.
People and security is going to be a very big factor with respect to space and space exploration. At some point in the
Watch
future,
his
we'll
face.
look back and say, how did we do it without space? The Vice President will serve as the Council's chair.
All those
Several
facial
repres-
expressions, all those eye movements, the deep breath, that's all indicative of trepidation. He's worried. He's worried that Donald Trump is about to spill the beans because I'm sure somewhere along the line these two had a conversation about the fact that it's all a hoax. I'm sure. So, at any rate, like Richie says, I think, I think I've been on here long enough. I don't even know exactly how long the stream is. I don't know where it says it. Or even if it's still recording. It says end stream. So, at any rate, I just, thanks for watching if you're watching, and please share my videos. This is all new to me. This Streamlabs thing. Eventually, I'll get it down better. I do have my Red Pill Nation Worldwide website domain set aside. I notice this is not centered. That should be centered, right? Wow, my microphone's loud. I think I gotta turn that down a bit, huh? I hope I didn't screw this whole video up with clipping audio. Look at that, I gotta fix that. It's constantly in the yellow. We're gonna keep it down right about there. So if the audio in the video sucked, I'm really sorry. I'm still working out the bugs. Still figuring how all this works. It says I've been live for 1 hour and 11 minutes and 53 seconds. Do some digging. God bless you. Love you. And we'll see you in the future. And make sure you tell Casual Spaceman that had he approached me differently, and if his channel wasn't filled with all sorts of NASA fanboy garbage, I might have taken him up on his offer, but no, not stupid. I'm not stupid. Keep forgetting to look at the camera. So, like I said, I'm still figuring this out. All right. God bless. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.